Welcome back to Jack Gaming, where today we're opening up a couple packs of Jumpstart. As you see, there's a bunch of videos that we've made this, because we're going to actually take this and make it into a big giant cube to be added to our future content. So something unique about Jumpstart is all we need is 2 packs to be able to make a deck with it. It's something that could go from just a beginner all the way to the most advanced player. Has some reprints and spicy new prints is also in there. And they're also themed packs, so we'll be able to see what kind of theme that we have. Each theme has a bunch of different decks that it can end up being, so you never know what's going to be in the pack. With that said, let's dive in. Alright, looks like we have some Arcology. That means this deck's going to be mono blue. So it looks like we're starting off in the blue route. First card is Scarecrow. Costs us 3 for an artifact Scarecrow. For a Scarecrow, tap it, we can sacrifice it to draw a card. Or we can pay 4, tap it, return a target artifact creature card from our graveyard to the battlefield. Has a 1/2 body. Buried Ruin is a land that taps for a colorless, or we could tap to sacrifice it and return a target artifact card from our graveyard to our hand. Juggernaut costs us 4 for a Juggernaut. Juggernaut attacks. Each combat is favorable. Juggernaut can't be blocked by walls. Has a 5/3 body. Meteor Golem costs us 7 for a Golem. When it enters the battlefield, destroy a target non-land permanent the opponent controls. Has a 3/3 body. That's right, any non-land permanent. Scattermutt costs us 3 for a Scarecrow. Tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Or we could tap it, target creature becomes a color or colors of choice until end of turn. Has a 2/2 body. Thirst for Knowledge costs us 2 and a blue for an instant. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. Aether Spellbomb costs us 1 for an artifact. Pay a blue, sacrifice Aether Spellbomb, return a target creature to its owner's hand. Or we could pay 1, sacrifice it to draw a card. Short Sword costs us 1 for an equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Equip costs us 1. Looks like we got 2 Archimanders who cost us 2 and a blue for a human wizard. When it enters the battlefield, return a target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Has a 2/3 body. Lightning Core Extractor costs us 1 for a Golem. We could pay 5, tap it, sacrifice it, and it deals 3 damage to any target. It's a 0/3 body. Thriving Isle is a land that comes into play tapped, and as it comes into play, we get to choose a color other than blue. Tap it, add a blue, or whatever color that we chose when it came into play. Jousting Dummy costs us 2 for a Scarecrow Knight. Pay 3, Jousting Dummy gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Has a 2/1 body. Signpost Scarecrow costs us 4 for a Scarecrow. Has a Vigilance. Or you could pay 2, add 1 mana of any color. Has a 2/4 body. Looks like the sub-theme of this is Scarecrows. And then the rest is Islands. Alright, that's the first pack. So we're nowhere in blue. Let's see what the second pack brings us. Opening it up, and looks like we're dashing into white and having some doggos. aka some dogs. What's up, dog? Looks like our pack leader is saying that it costs 1 white and 1 for our dog. Other dogs you control get +1/+1. When the pack leader attacks, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Has a 2/2 body. Oh man, one of the most notorious dogs is Amaru, Hound of the Cordota. Costs 1 white for a legendary dog. Has a 2/2 body. Alpha Guard Hound costs 2 and a white for a dog. It has flash. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +0/+3 until end of turn. Has a 2/2 body. Dauntless Onslaught costs 2 and a white for an instant. Up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 until end of turn. Ever heard about Release the Hounds? Well, it looks like we're going to be releasing the dogs. Release the dogs costs us 3 and a white for a sorcery. Create 4 1/1 white dog creature tokens. Man, dog, that's a lot of action. Supply to runners costs us 4 and a white for a dog. When it enters the battlefield, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control. It's a 2/2 body. Secure the Scene costs us 4 and a white for a sorcery. Exile a non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 1/1 white soldier token. Alpine Watchdog costs us 1 and a white for a dog that has vigilance. Has a 2/2 body. Carthar's Companion costs us 2 and a white for a dog. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Carthar's Companion gains indestructible until end of turn. Has a 3/1 body. Rambunctious Mutt costs us 3 and 2 white for a dog. When it enters the battlefield, we get to destroy a target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Has a 3/4 body. Then we have our good old trusty Retriever that costs us 3 and a white for a dog. And when it enters the battlefield, we get to choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on it, or return a target artifact or enchantment card from our graveyard to our hand. Has a 2/3 body. Pacifism costs us 1 and a white for an enchantment. Enchanted creature can attack or block. Then we have a Threaten Heath. It's a land that comes into play tapped, but as it comes into play, we can choose a color other than white. Tap it, add a white, or add that chosen color. Our next cards are some plains. Alright, let's look at our Azorius decks. Looks like we got some Archaeology that's coming in with mono blue, and then some Dargles that comes in with mono white. Mixing it up, making some Azorius action. What do you think about the decks? Put it down in the comments down below. If you're liking the content we're putting out, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to be notified about any of our future content. Till next time, see you later.